What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Forgo. And today we're going to talk about this new uniform and the upgrades for Adam Warlock because I do think they are very, very substantial, guys. They made this character much stronger than what he was before. And I do think that this uniform looks pretty damn cool. I really do like it, even though it doesn't look like the actor. Like I said in previous videos, it's really a kind of a common trend here lately with Netmarble not making the characters in the game look like the actors from the movies. But I digress. Still, it's a pretty amazing uniform. But I do think for most players, it's going to be one of those uniforms that's really going to be for PvP. Now, they did quite a few nice little things for this uniform as far as, what they've changed. Now, when it comes to uniform effect, they didn't change anything. It's exactly the same as what it was before. He still has the guard break immunity, the additional pierce by 5%, the increased chain hit damage by 15%. But you will find that the uniform is easier to play. It's actually a little bit more proc friendly, at least in my humble opinion. And when you look at the skills, guys, they actually changed his passive here, where now excluding bosses ignore enemies damage decreased by 35%. This is going to be very, very good in PvP. It's going to allow him to do a lot more damage to certain opponents that have decreased damage received. So that's actually really, really good. So that's phenomenal that they did do that. You can see in the old uniform, he didn't have that. And then they also changed a few other things. The one, big deal except for animations. But the second skill, they increased his heal. It was 20%. Now it's 35%, which is awesome. They still has the ignore iframe, which again is the indication for PvP, which is phenomenal. The third skill still has the damage accumulation, so 1.1%, which is also very good. And then the one, they gave him 100% damage proc. This is something he didn't have before, and this is going to make him way stronger, guys. Seriously, that damage proc is freaking nuts by 100%. And then they also increased his attack. He has 50% attack now, and basic defense is by 70%, whereas before, on his fifth skill, he actually had a 20% attack. So they gave him a 30% increase to his attack. They gave him the damage proc. And those two things alone, guys, are going to really make the world of difference in his damage. And of course, he still has, the undead passive where he gets 100% revive whenever he dies, which again is going to make him pretty ridiculous for PvP. And something I want to touch on really quick is his tier 4. So his tier 4 is pretty damn nuts, guys. He gets an increase of all attack. This actually goes up. This is just level 1. But he also has a decreased damage received from reflected effects by 50% and effect reflect of all attacks. So when he's at tier 4, PvP, he is going to be, I believe, an absolute beast. Like, I don't know if he's going to be better than Gene, but he's going to be a beast, guys. He's a blast character. So we'll see how he does, man. I mean, she's a universal, so she'll still have the advantage over him. But I don't know, boy. I mean, his kit looks pretty crazy. But his skills are beautiful. Oh, my God. Look at these things. Right? The third skill, which if you're playing with him in PvE, you don't want to let that third skill play out. You want to actually put the proc on the fourth skill because that's where his damage proc is actually at. The fifth skill, you actually can delay, cancel that. That is a beautiful skill. I love that thing. And then the fourth skill, I just love that little like echo array of attack out there. And then he's in an iframe. And if you notice, guys, a lot of the skills are iframes, which again is really good for PvP. I mean, there's a lot of characters that do have ignore iframe, but still, it's still better than sitting out in front, taking damage without iframe. And that actually makes them have a lot more survivability also in PvE. That fourth skill, guys, like at first, he's out in the open, but I mean, yeah, it doesn't take long. He goes into this nice long iframe. And that is sweet. And, I haven't played with them very long at all, to be honest, guys. I pretty much just logged into the game, played with them a little bit. But it looks pretty much, I mean, you're probably going to want to throw in the 2 and the 1 because you're going to try to get his tier 3 off cooldown because you can delay, cancel that thing. But, I mean, if you just go 3, 5, delay, and then 4, put the proc on the 4, he does ridiculous damage. Honestly, he is freaking strong, guys. Like, he is so much stronger than what he was before. And you see that I have a fully awakened Power Ranger all set. I don't have his artifact, and I do have a mighty CTP, with a 200% damage proc. I do have a pretty good build on Adam, but I haven't leveled up his uniform just yet because it requires spending a bunch of crystals or buying a mega uniform ticket. That's kind of the downfall to this character is the fact that he's a native tier 2 character, so he's going to be very, very expensive to level up, especially try to take to tier 4. And also, his uniform is going to cost either moolah or it's going to cost a bunch of crystals in order to level up. So that's a huge downfall for the character. But I do think for players out there, I mean, this is a little early to say, but I do think it's going to be worth it, guys, especially if you're a PvP oriented player. When it comes to PvE, I don't think it's going to be such a big deal because, well, let me come back in here, because he is a creature, right? And that's kind of the thing about this character. He is a blast character. He's a blast metal superhero, so you can use him in certain stages. And he does have the magic tag. So, I mean, he is applicable in certain stages in World Boss Legend, but not very often, in all honesty. I really think PvP is really where it's going to be at for this character. But let me show you what this character does, guys. This is stage 34, right? I do have 22% Pierce on my account. We're going to use Reread there for a little increased boss damage to bosses by 35%. Then we're going to use Cyclops, obviously, for his passive. If I change Cyclops uniform, I'd actually get a little bit higher buffs. But this is not a big deal. You guys will get the drift of how strong this guy is. And like I said, I haven't played with him very long, guys. I'm not saying this is optimal rotation. I'm just giving you an idea of how strong he is right now. So I build up that mighty. Watch this damage. Look at those bars flying off, man. Wow. Right? Oh, I should have hit that co-op. Now, I'm going to use the tier 3, but I'm not going to delay it as much as I should. There we go. There we go. There we go. I didn't delay it as much as I should. You really want to delay that tier 3 a little bit longer than that. But still, look at the damage this guy's putting out, man. Holy crap. And you don't have to worry about dying and having that immunity to guard break. I mean, I gotta say, man, Adam is getting it done for me, man. Getting it done for me. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Look at the damage, man. Look at that. He's just plowing through this crap. Let's see here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, nice. Look at that damage, guys. Got that ignore iframe from the second skill. And we're just going to destroy this. I mean, he is murdering this thing. And this is still a level 70 character. I mean, when he gets that level 80, oh my God. I just love how he goes into an iframe immediately on that this skill. Oh, look at that damage. I think I actually missed my proc there. Oh my God, he is destroying this thing. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. We're gonna hit that second skill so we get that ignore iframe. I mean, this guy is murdering this thing. Wow. I mean, I know it's stage 34. It's not super high, but honestly, this is a huge improvement for the character. He's just so much stronger than what he was before. I'm just going to cancel that tier 3, guys, because I think I set that proc early just a second ago. But really, you want to throw in that 2 and the 1 so you can actually delay the tier 3 before you use your 5th skill. There we go. But you're still getting all the buffs from that damn thing. Look at that. That is insane. That is insane, my friends. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm going to go ahead and pause it, guys. I don't want to do the clear because this isn't my world boss of the day, but look at how fast he's doing this. Like, he's absolutely destroying this thing. So he's really, really fun, guys. I mean, this is with a normal rank uniform. Granted, the rest of his build is pretty good. I do have some Urus on the character. You know, I got some 6-star energy attack Urus on him, right? And the rest of his build is actually pretty decent, except for not having the artifact and, you know, the uniform being a normal. But I got to say, guys, like Adam, he's hoss, man. He's hoss. But if you're just focusing more for PvE, he's going to be a good character in like super high echelons of World Boss Legend. For example, I believe Creature is applicable in stage 85 Gore. But I mean, how many of you are at stage 85 Gore? You know what I mean? There's plenty of other characters that can get it done in World Boss Legend that don't cost as much as Adam Warlock. But for PvP, I do believe, guys, especially tier 4, this guy is going to be an absolute monster. His kit is just screaming, I'm going to destroy everything. But it remains to be seen, guys. Wait and see. Watch some other videos out there that are going to have tier 4 Adam Warlocks, because I'm probably not going to tier 4 them, guys. I'm not. My priorities as far as PvP aren't as high as what they are in PvE, but still, he is so much better than what he was before. So guys, let me know what you think about Adam Warlock, and I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. Digital 7 time, the link in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody. Take care.